Hi everyone, welcome to Daily News Analysis. Today is 19th May and there have been several development in the orders of Supreme Court, in politics, in sports, in national and international affairs. So let's have a look at some of the important ones. The first one is coming from Supreme Court, which holds Jallikattu as valid. So the Tamil Nadu's amended law on Jallikattu has been held valid. As you know, that Jallikattu has been a very controversial practice in this region. So the Supreme Court has termed Jallikattu a type of bovine sport existing in Tamil Nadu for at least a century, and it did not interfere with the state legislature's finding that the bull taming event is a part of the cultural heritage and tradition of the people. So Supreme Court respected the cultural heritage, respected the tradition, and held the amended law on Jallikattu as valid. So this was decided by a constitution bench that was headed by Justice K.M. Joseph. He upheld the validity of Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, Tamil Nadu Amendment Act of 2017, and Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, Conduct of Jallikattu Rules of 2017. The Amendment Act has received the presidential assent. We do not think there is any flaw in the state action. The court also found similar laws passed by Karnataka and Maharashtra, allowing bullock cart races and buffalo racing, which is called Kambala, as valid. So it said that our decision on the Tamil Nadu Amendment Act also guides the Maharashtra and Karnataka Amendment Acts, and we find all the three legislations valid. The Constitution bench held that the Jallikattu law substantially minimizes the pain and suffering of the animals participating in the event. The judgment, authored by Justice Anuradha Bose, however, directed that the district administrations and competent authorities in Tamil Nadu would be responsible to ensure that Jallikattu events are conducted in strict compliance of the safeguards that are laid out in the 2017 Amendment Act and rules. Jallikattu is a type of bovine sport, and we are satisfied that it has been present in Tamil Nadu for at least a century. If you know that Jallikattu was banned in 2014. So Justice Bose said Jallikattu was banned in 2014 by the Supreme Court in A. Nagaraja case and called cruel. But that was before the state passed this amendment law. Now, introducing several measures to prevent any abuse to the participating bulls or loss of human life, the Amendment Act overcomes the defects appointed out in the Nagaraja judgment. So the reasons for which it was banned, those reasons that has been rectified. So now it holds the amendments valid. The Tamil Nadu Amendment Act is not a mere piece of colorable legislation. It minimizes cruelty to animals and allows the continuation of the traditional sport that was held by Justice Bose. Another news coming from Supreme Court that the appointment of Mishra and Vishwanathan, that is Prashant Kumar Mishra and KV Vishwanathan, as Supreme Court judges has been cleared. So they will be appointed as a Supreme Court judge. Law Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal, as you know that Law Minister is also changed. Law Minister is Kiran Rijiju is no more the Law Minister. Kiran Rijiju has been removed as a Law Minister, and now we have Arjun Ram Meghwal as the new Law Minister. So he tweeted the appointment of these two judges, and within minutes, the Supreme Court announced the swearing off on 19th May, that is the last working day before the court goes into the summer recess. The official notifications of their appointments were published in the next half hour. About Kerala story, Supreme Court has set aside the West Bengal's ban on the Kerala story. As you know that Kerala was one state that has banned the Kerala story, saying that it is promoting hate and it is not misguiding. Wrong facts are mentioned. However, though it has removed the ban, it has the ban has been lifted, but it has asked the producers to add a disclaimer that the film is a fictionalized account of events and that there is no authentic data on conversions. Like as you remember, you know that the film says that 32,000 cases has been there where women from Kerala have been converted to the other religion and sent to Syria, and these such type of cases. The data was presented, however, they could not defend the data. So it's saying that the court is saying that you should put a disclaimer that it's a fictionalized account of events. Here the court says a statewide ban on the film suffered from overbreadth. So the Supreme Court set aside the ban that was imposed by the West Bengal government on the screening of the Kerala story and recorded the producer's submission to clarify in a disclaimer that the account of fictionalized that the film is a fictionalized account of events with no authentic data and back the suggestion that 32,000 women were converted to Islam in Kerala. A three-judge bench led by Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud recorded the submission by the Tamil Nadu government that there is no ban, tacit or explicit, on the screening of the movie in the state. The court directed the state to provide adequate security measures in the theatre and for movie goers in case there is any unrest, in case there is any violence. So the court said that the statewide ban on the film was suffered from overbreadth. Chief Justice Chandrachud uh, orally observed that 32,000 is a distortion of fact and asked senior advocate Harish Salve, who appeared for the film producer, what are you doing about that? He also remarked, we do protect free speech, but vilifying a community. Then he went on about this, that this is not the right way to go about it. Mr. Salve said that there has no authentic, there was no authentic figure about the number of conversions made. He said that I will clarify in the disclaimer that there is no authentic data available. Senior advocate Kapil Sibal for Tamil Nadu reacted to the suggestion, saying that would be uh, much worse. He further submitted, "We are all for freedom of speech, but this is hate dramatized. Millions of people watch the film. Even an art form is subject to restrictions on free speech under Article 19, Clause 2 of the Constitution, because there are reasonable restrictions to your freedom of speech and expression." Mr. Salve volunteered on behalf of the producer to add a line in the disclaimer that there was no authentic data to back up the suggestions and that the figure of conversion is 32,000 or any other established figure. There is no authentic data to back that. Again, Supreme Court has refused to lift High Court stay order on Bihar's caste-based survey. So the Supreme Court has refused to immediately lift the interim stay that was directed by the Patna High Court on a caste-based survey. So a bench said that the High Court has scheduled the main case for hearing on 3rd July and the apex court should not intervene at this point. The court listed the Bihar government's appeal against the interim stay on 14th July. If the High Court does not hear the matter, we will hear it on the point of interim relief, the bench told the senior advocate Shyam Diwan, who was appearing for Bihar. High Court has also said that please chalk out, the Odisha High Court has said that chalk out plans to ensure children aren't malnourished. So it has directed the state government to draw an action plan to ensure complete absence of severe acute malnutrition SAM children and reduction of moderate acute malnutrition by half in the state by the end of 2023. Supreme Court expresses worry over death of cheetahs in Kuno. So there has been 3 cheetahs were found dead in Kuno. So Supreme Court has voiced a deep concern about the deaths of 3 cheetahs that were translocated from South Africa and Namibia to Kuno National Park. Where is Kuno National Park? It's in Madhya Pradesh. So the court said that do not bring a party politics into this issue. Consider all the available habitats, whatever it is suitable for them. Wherever you can send these cheetahs, because there are so many cheetahs in Kuno National Park. So you can send it to other states also. Why don't you look for a place in Rajasthan? Just because Rajasthan is ruled by another political party, it does not mean you can send it to Rajasthan. So do not bring politics into it. Look at the welfare of the habitat and see where it can be sent. There is this Gyan Vyapi case. Supreme Court will hear plea on carbon dating today. As you know that in Gyan Vyapi Mosque, a Shivling was found. So the Supreme Court agreed to urgently list on Friday, which was petition challenge and Allahabad High Court direction to determine the age of the shivling that was found in the Gyan Vyapi mosque premises at Varanasi through carbon dating. So through carbon dating, they will find out how old the shivling has been is. Congress ends uncertainty, picks Siddha Ramaiah as chief minister. So now we know who is the chief minister. Ending uncertainty and speculation, the Congress on Thursday announced that 75-year-old Siddha Ramaiah, an 8-term MLA, will be the next chief minister of Karnataka. Karnataka Pradesh Congress Committee President D.K. Shivkumar, who was insistent on securing the top job, will be the deputy chief minister. So Shivkumar will be the deputy chief minister of Karnataka, and Siddha Ramaiah will be the chief minister of Karnataka. And swearing in ceremony to be held tomorrow. Party leadership now turns to shortlisting 32 members from the 50 odd aspirants. As I already mentioned, Kiran Rijiju has been replaced by Arjun Ram Arjun Ram Meghwal as the law minister. So that is something as a law aspirant you should definitely know who is the law minister. It's Arjun Ram Meghwal. Prime Minister has launched railway projects worth 8,000 crore in Odisha. So he flagged off the state's first Vande Bharat Express connecting Puri to West Bengal's Havada, and he did that through video conferencing. Dwarka Expressway work to be completed by year end. So the Dwarka Expressway connects Dwarka in Delhi to Gurugram in Haryana. That will be completed by year end, said by Nitin Gadkari, the Minister for Road and Transport and Highway. Centre pushes vaccinations as lumpy skin ravages cattle. More important news, Modi to inaugurate new parliament building on 28th May. As you know, there was a lot of controversy regarding the new parliament also, especially from the opposition and people from not so pro, not in favor of the expenditure that was being made for the new parliament. So now the Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the much awaited new parliament building on 28th May. The four-story building has been built at an estimated cost of 970 crore rupees. The building has been designed by the Ahmedabad-based HCP Design, Planning and Management, and constructed by Tata Projects Limited. 2.5 million displacements caused by natural disasters in South Asia in 2022. So South Asia witnessed 12.5 million internal displacements due to disasters in 2022, with 90% of the movement being triggered by floods, according to the International Displacement Monitoring Center, Geneva. Pakistan and India were the most affected nation. There has been significant growth in India's coal production in April 2023, 8.5%. So India's coal production rose to 73.14 million tons during April this year compared to 67.20 million tons in April 2022, according to data from the Ministry of Coal. And as per S&P, which is a global rating, it says that India economy is doing well, and it retains the credit rating. So the India economy is performing well amid challenging global conditions, and sound fundamentals will underpin its growth over the next 2 to 3 years. Regarding Cyclone Mocha, India has sent relief materials to Myanmar. So there has been a lot of destruction by the Mocha in Myanmar. So India has launched this operation called Operation Karuna to assist Myanmar, which has been devastated by Cyclone Mocha. 3 Navy ships carrying relief materials reached Yangon on Thursday, and a 4th ship would be reaching on Friday. External Affairs Minister Jaishankar said on Twitter, the ships are carrying emergency food items, tents, essential medicines, water pumps, portable generators, clothes, sanitary and hygiene items, etc. India extended a hand of friendship to the people of Myanmar affected by Cyclone Mocha, and India continues to be the first responder in the region. Japan is planning to hold Quad meet in India is planning to hold Quad meet in Japan, says Foreign Secretary. Now, what is Quad meet? It's Quadrilateral Security Dialogue. quadrilateral security dialogue. So Prime Minister will leave for a three-nation visit covering Japan, Papua New Guinea, and Australia. So as you know that G7 is happening in Japan, so he will be attending that also. So in Japan, he will be participating in G7 summit where India is a guest country, which will be followed by a visit to Papua New Guinea, where he will jointly lead the summit of the Forum from India Pacific Islands Cooperation. Briefing press persons, Foreign Secretary Vinay Mohan Kwatra said that India is planning to hold a quadrilateral security dialogue on the sidelines of the G7 meetings in Japan. Syrian President Bashar Assad arrived in Saudi Arabia to attend a regional summit that is expected to seal Syria's return to Arab fold, making first visit since 2011. He was greeted by Prince Badr bin Sultan, who is the Deputy Governor of Mecca. Mr. Assad's attendance is a major step in normalizing relations. Rafael Nadal will not be playing French Open because of injury. So he has there is this hip injury. That's why he has not been visible since January. So he will not be playing, and probably 2024 will be the last season. So Nadal, who turns 37 next month, said he does not want to set a date for his return to the tennis tour, but expected to take months. FIFA World Cup 26 official brand has been unveiled. So for the first time, an image of the actual trophy and the tournament hosting year is being depicted, forming an innovative design language that anchors the FIFA World Cup emblem for 2026 and beyond. That's all for right now. Thank you so much. See you in the next session with more set of news. Till then, have a good day. Goodbye.